guys, today is one of those days that didn't go nearly as planned. We all have them, right? But I thought I would make the most of it and do something fun. Today is Tuesday, March 1st as I'm recording this. And typically I do a live stream every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, today was a little wonky as far as my schedule. And I ended up not going to Bible study this morning. I watched it from home. And then I started my workout later because I was waiting on news about something for my son's game tonight because he had a rescheduled basketball game due to weather, but then they didn't have school today because of something else that I'm not going to get into. And so they weren't sure if they were going to have the game or not. So I was kind of waiting to hear on that. And my timing just got all messed up. And instead of stressing myself out with trying to hurry up and shower and be able to record, but then know I still had to get ready, or not record, but do a live stream, knowing I still had to get ready or trying to get ready during the live stream, I just decided, okay, not doing the live stream today. I will record something because now I've had my workout and my shower and now I'm getting ready for my son's game. So that's what we're doing. All right. First thing I want to say is today is the middle part with straight hair. Let me know what you guys think. Partially due to laziness because I just don't feel like curling my hair. But also I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. Just another thing for that challenge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I put a little challenge out to everybody to, if you would like to try something new with your hair, makeup, fashion, whatever that you've been nervous about doing or kind of scared to, but always kind of wanted to, and just step out and do it. And if you want to share with me, you can send me a picture on Instagram or through email, which are always down in the description box. And yeah, no one has done that yet. People have said that they like the challenge, but no one has sent me any pictures to show me. If anyone is interested in doing that and wanting to maybe do a little video with me where it's your picture will be part of the video, let me know that. I think that would be super fun to, have a little compilation of people who decided to take the challenge and what they did and whatever. So, yes, so today is middle part straight hair. So let me know what you think. All right, I look a little bit weird because I only have certain makeup on. I have my base makeup on, my eyebrows, and bronzer. But we are going to do eyes together, and then I'm going to use my Violet Voss blush I got from Ipsy and my lip gloss, and so then I'll put my highlight on after and all that good stuff. Also, I wanted to, in my last makeup video, where I talked more about that challenge, I showed you guys I used this Essence Lip Care Booster lip peeling. I have it on right now. That was on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so 4 days, not quite 5. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It has little exfoliator. You can kind of see little rough. It has little exfoliation things in it, so it is rough on your lips. The first time I used it on camera, it wasn't. So you have to get down to that. So I've got it on right now. So there's the little exfoliating, but then it also is moisturizing. And my lips haven't peeled gross or anything, but they do feel really good. So I think I really like this. So I will keep using it and keep you, posted. And also today we are using the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. So today is also going to be a little bit different, something I haven't done in a very long time, besides that little, no makeup look. But like I said, I didn't even go anywhere that day because this is going to be an all matte look. And I have not done an all matte look in probably a couple years. Probably. I was kind of into it right in the beginning and of my channel. And actually the Milani Most Loved Mattes, I loved that palette. And actually this has some similar colors to that. But then I got out of using mattes exclusively. And I was like, well, I've got a lot of these mattes in other palettes. So I actually ended up giving my mom that palette and she absolutely loves it. And then after I gave it to her, I kind of was sad. Maybe I shouldn't have, but she enjoys it. So that makes it worth it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and just get into it. I already have my eyeshadow primer on, my trusty Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And let's just see. I need to open up my little blank slate. If you do not have one of these, TJ Maxx, those kind of places you can get them from very inexpensively to be able to just clean your brush off really quick. What are you doing? If you do eyeshadow, you need one of these. I can't even imagine. I can't even remember what I did before I had it. For one thing, you can't use the same brush unless you've got something else you're wiping it off on, and that's a pain. And then you've got towels you got to wash or whatever. No, get yourself one of these. Trust me, I've got 2 of them actually. Okay, so I'm going to go into this. Gosh, what do I want to do? You'll notice my necklace and stuff kind of has some of the colors of this palette. If you can see. I'm not sure how to do that. but similar kind of colors. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I guess we'll go into this Canna shade here. This is another one of the palettes that my amazing cousin Debbie Debutante sent to me during our 12 Days of Advent gifts collab. That was so much fun. She sent me the most amazing stuff. You can tell she put a lot of time and thought into what she was sending me, wanting to send me things that she would enjoy getting, and you know, mostly knowing that I would enjoy getting. But a lot of times if you know it's something you would enjoy, the other person is going to enjoy it too. Obviously you wouldn't want, if you know, like, okay, she's a major glitter girl and I'm not, so she wouldn't go, well, I would love all this glitter, so I'm going to send it to Danielle, when she knows that that's not, I just said my own name very strangely, Danielle. When she knows that that's not my thing, that's different. That's like, you know, don't force your ways on me, Debbie. You keep your glitter to yourself, girl. You wear it well, I don't, so you just keep it with you. But no, but you know, buying things that she knew that I would absolutely love and enjoy and, you know, get use out of. And I did the same when I was choosing things for Rena. I had so much fun doing that, like picking out personalized things that were colors that I know that she loves, or, you know, like I know she loves coffee and stuff. So I chose things like that, and things that were made in my state so that it was special. And, you know, she like, you know, loves jewelry stuff and she loves teal. So I, you know, the jewelry I got her like went with her aesthetic. So like, just, that is so much fun to me. Giving gifts, like picking out gifts for people like that, I love it. And so I felt very, very loved. I could tell that Debbie really put a lot of time and effort and love into choosing things for me. And that's the greatest thing about receiving a gift, is when you can tell that somebody was really thinking of you. You know, they weren't just giving you something they had laying around, because sometimes you can tell when people do that. I mean, you know, if that's all they have and whatever, that's, you know, like, I'm not being like, oh, you just had this laying around, so you gave it to me. But you can definitely tell when people actually put time and thought into something for you, and she definitely did. So I'm very appreciative. Okay, now that gave a really nice, just kind of a base there. Juvia's shadows, oh, they're so good. And she couldn't believe that I didn't have any of the Warrior palettes, which is weird. So I'm so happy that I do now. Okay. Now we are going to go into, I've got this burgundy tank top on. So I think I'm going to take that Jamada. Again, if I'm saying these horribly wrong, I apologize, because I'm not trying to be, you know, insensitive and whatever. I don't know. I'm doing my best. Okay, so we're going to just kind of keep this more to this outer edge. I really don't have a plan what I'm doing here. I could see when the little exfoliating beads from my lip stuff was on my face. But yeah, we're just gonna see what we can put together here. Tomorrow is March 2nd. Obviously not when you see this, but which is my mama's birthday. She's gonna be 65. So very happy to celebrate her, even though she's not in a state with me. I'll still be celebrating her. And so yeah, she has the same birthday as Dr. Seuss. So that was always like a fun thing as kids, or like when I worked in the school, because it was like Dr. Seuss Day. It was like a big deal. So like even with my kids, I'm like, Grandma's birthday and Dr. Seuss Day are the same day. So they always do something really fun in the school. I have to say, the school system that I grew up in, and then my kids mostly have grown up in it as well. We moved them out here when my oldest son was going into 6th grade, because he was not feeling the school in the area that we were in. And so he wasn't going, he started 6th grade here. My middle son started 3rd grade, and my youngest son started kindergarten. So he's only been here, and he's a junior, which is insane. But anyway, this school district, I'm so proud to have come from it. It's a small town, but there's so much love and, you know, pride in the small town. And, you know, my kids getting to grow up in it, and, you know, my sisters and stuff. And I mean, just the things that like the school does. We have some really amazing staff there who like just really puts their all into everything, and you can tell. And so even stuff like that, like our for the elementary, the teacher who works, my son actually had her, my middle son had her when he moved here in 3rd grade. She was his teacher, and then my youngest son had her as a teacher too. And then since then she's moved into like the media center, and she is in charge, though. She does all these things for like, you know, March is reading month, and she puts so much work in. She does all these like awesome YouTube videos and stuff. Like, she's so awesome. And I don't know, it's just, it makes me proud to come from such a cool community. I love our community. So I'm very happy that that things ended up working out for my kids to grow up out here. I'm glad we moved away from where we were and came here. So back home, and I enjoy it. All right, so I'm trying not to, because I tend to go real dark. If you're new here, you might not know that about me. But if you're not new here, you're like, we already know, Danielle. So I'm trying to just keep it very blended so that the color is subtle, not like, bam, she's got burgundy. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at me. Growth. I don't know if it's growth. It's whatever you like. It's fine. But I am going to add a little more, you know, because I have to risk going overboard, at least. I just want you to notice the blend on these shadows. Like, they're so dang good. So that's kind of where I'm going to leave that. Are you surprised? I'm actually kind of surprised with myself. Okay. Now for the lid. I think I'm going to go into this Zazz, which is just like a cream matte right here, and just kind of put that all over the lid. This is going to be a very different look for me, but I'm down. It's fun to do something different sometimes. You get kind of stuck in a rut sometimes. Well, at least I do. I think most of us do. And so it's nice to kind of just step out and try something different. Now, you will notice it's very uneven right there because I will be taking a brush and blending that. So we're just going to go ahead and slap that on. And it's funny because when you put that really light matte, it almost gives the illusion of being shimmery just because it's, you know, bright next to the other colors. And I didn't even do super dark colors otherwise, so I think that's pretty impressive. So I'm going to take that brush, clean it off that I did the other colors with, and then just kind of blend along the edges there. Yes, yes. All right, I am going to take a little bit more of that first shade that I was using and just bring it up now and help blend the edges of this color. Okay, I'm going to take this Walzana shade up here and run that close to the lower lash line. But yeah, so tonight is my son's last basketball game of the season, and then next week is districts. So the season is about over, and I have mixed feelings on it because I absolutely love watching him play basketball, and he loves basketball, and it's been a part of his life since he was tiny, and it's something he's passionate about and puts a lot of work into, and he has loved it his whole life. And this year has been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I won't get into specifics why, because there are probably people from our school that sometimes watch my videos, so I don't want to slam anybody, but it's been a rough year. So I know next year is going to be much, much better. And so I'm looking forward to that, and I know he is too. All right, I'm going to take this shade right here and kind of buff what I just put underneath there so it's not so harsh. But it's been a discouraging year, and it's unfortunate. It makes me kind of angry, I'm not gonna lie. And so in that sense, I'm not sorry to see the season go, but I'm disappointed that his junior year of basketball was the way that it was. And he keeps a pretty good attitude. I mean, trust me, he got down a lot, but he bounces back far quicker than I ever could. So I'm proud of him for that, not giving up. And that's all I'll say about that. Okay, now I'm going to use that Zazz again and put that as an inner corner highlight, because you don't need shimmer to make it highlighted. You just need a lighter color. But yeah, you know, it's a life lesson. Things don't really go well. I think it's pretty easy to look at our world and see that things don't go the way that they should a lot of the time. So you know, you can only control what you can control, and the rest you just gotta you can control how you react to it, and I think he does a fantastic job of that, so I give him a lot of credit. Okay, now what do we want to do for liner? Because I do have this burgundy, but I also don't want to make myself look sick. But you know what? I am going to go ahead, let me curl my lashes. I'm going to tightline the upper lash line with dark brown. So I'm going to use that But First Espresso from Essence. And then I'm going to tightline the waterline with this, and it's rubbed off. I can't remember the name of it. It's a ColourPop one though. In my waterline, we'll see what it looks like. If it's not good, I'll just go over it with something. So that's something you can always do too. So don't be afraid to try. Okay, I did go in with this, wasn't crazy about it, so I just put the brown over top of it, so you can kind of see it through, but not like majorly. But I didn't want my eyes to have like that sickly look, because sometimes it doesn't do it, depending on what like the lids look like and stuff. But I think because I don't have shimmer and stuff like that going on, it kind of was just like too much. So so that's what I did. Again, no big deal, you just cover it up. And then I went ahead and did my double curl, double coat of the Wet n Wild Big Papa mascara. All right. So let's go ahead and do blush. So we've got the Violet Voss Peachy Perfect, and we are going to just put a little of this on. Like I said, I already have my bronzer on. Ooh, I had a feeling she was going to be pigmented, and she is. So I like to go up into my temples here, and that little dip is all that I need. Like, more than I needed, probably. That's crazy. But it is a very pretty shade. Okay. Okay. I like it. All right. So that was that. And then, again, this is from my February Ipsy. And I'm going to just use my Essence Pure Nude highlight, because I love this stuff. It's amazing. And like, you know, pretty natural. It just gives a little glow, which is what I like. So hopefully you can see there. It's a nice little, pretty natural glow. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with some setting spray. Should have waited to put my earrings on. These are some earrings I may have got myself for Christmas from an Etsy shop. It was really cool. They do like wood stuff. So they do like different signs and stuff like that, but they had all these different earrings, and I got my friend Leanne some really pretty earrings that are wood, and then they have like purple shimmery like leather on them too, which I got myself up here too. They're just slightly different color purple. So Leanne Sorrell here on YouTube, that's who I sent those to. And yeah, so they had these ones, and I was like, those are awesome. So I got myself some. Okay, now lips. We are just gonna go ahead and use this Shades by Shan that I got for or in my Ipsy, and it's in the shade Erica. So keeping it simple. I think it might have a slight smell. Yeah, just slight. It's competing with my watermelon setting spray, so I can't tell for sure. I don't think it's like super strong or anything. Okay, so it doesn't really have, like, it looks like it might have a little color to it, but on the lips, I don't think, well, on two, I have like a little darker pigmented lips anyway, so, but yeah, this is a very like kind of natural kind of, I have like a boho vibe going on right now with the earrings and necklace. I don't know, just the colors I'm wearing and stuff. So let me come up close and show you the eyes. They are very, very simple. Who am I? I'm a girl doing a challenge, trying stuff that's different for me. So I actually really like it. It's just very simple and light. I still had to keep that dark underneath my eye though, because it's just, there's something about it. I need that. But I feel like I'm really starting to embrace the center part. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should have been doing this all along, that it kind of goes kind of naturally with me, and I didn't ever think it really would. So I can't wait to hear what you guys think of that. What do you think of the eye look? Knew this was going to be a beautiful palette. It's Juvia's, hello. And just all mattes. And I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades. See, 5 of 9. That's pretty good. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. And I'm off to enjoy watching my son play basketball for the last season game of the season. And yeah, ready to put this season behind us, but you know, enjoy watching what's left of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Just, I guess my one thing I would say is teach your kids to be kind. And that should be such an obvious thing, but sadly, there's a lot of kids who aren't very kind. And as an adult, demand respect from kids, especially if you're in a position where you're teaching them and mentoring them. It's so important for us. Our society, the way it is very much, we can see why it's happening. We are not demanding respect of each other, and you should be a respectful and respectable person. And when we allow people to disrespect us and we give them what they want, even when they treat us like that, we're teaching them that that's okay for them to treat people like that. And I think that's a very dangerous cycle that happens. And so demand respect of your children. Be respectful to them as well. And, you know, show them what it means to be a respectful, kind, respectable person. I guess that was all I really want to say there. Obviously, I feel a little passionate about something. And I just, yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay, now that I've had my little public service announcement for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And I look forward to talking to you again very soon.